Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 31 of Form Guru series by MakeForms. I am Pratik, founder of MakeForms, and today we are going to take a look at mm, some advanced logical conditions in MakeForms. So, in the last episode, we left at the enforced mobile number condition, wherein what we did was that if the user says that will you like to register your mobile number as yes, then we were ensuring that the mobile number field is set as required. What I'm going to do next is that at the very beginning we will add a number field, and we will ask our user to enter their age. So I will just write enter your age here. Now if the user enters their age as less than 18, what I'm going to do is that I am going to hide all these fields. Okay, and I will display another paragraph text here that says sorry, you must be above 18 to fill this form. Okay, so now let's go into our logical condition. So the reason I'm doing this is to show you the kind of conditions that you can apply on the numbers. So let's say you enter your age. So if you see this, we can see that we have less than, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, and not equal to. So if we say that we want it to be greater than 18, so I would write if the age is less than or equals to 18, then we will show this field, sorry, you must be above 18 to fill this form, and we will hide all the other fields. Sorry. And we will disable, we'll also, like we will disable the, we won't disable it, but we will also hide the submit button. And I will rename this as age verification. Now let's save this. I will select USA, go to next, and I'll write 18. So it says, sorry, you must be above 18 to fill this form. I would write 20, and you can see that all these fields are coming up. So this is how you can use the age field. Okay, and then let's see what all things have been missed in the this. So we have checked the disabled fields, we have checked enable fields in our shipping address. We also did check the make fields required and unrequired. Now let's see the other things like URL to redirect after submit, send email notification, skip step, and change value off. This is also something that we saw. We have seen the skip step. So now we need to take a look at the URL to redirect after submit, send email notification, these two things. So what I will do is that radio field. Let's add a radio field here. Okay. And we will write which branch will you like to submit this inquiry to. And then I will give two options. Number one would be New York, and the second one would be Los Angeles. What I will do is that if the person is selecting New York, then I want to send this detail to an one email address, like send the email notification. And if it's the Los Angeles one, then I want to send the email notification to the Los Angeles branch. So I will create this, and I would say if the which branch will you like to send the notification contains New York, then send an email notification to, let's say, New York at makeforms.io. And you can also add multiple email addresses. Let's say if you have a manager at the New York office, So you can say nyc dash manager at makeforms.io. So this is completely up to you. And then over here, we just have two values. So you can also set this. So this can be, let's say, Los Angeles at makeforms.io, and you will save this. So there is no specific way to check this because these are the email addresses that really don't exist. So I'm going to, delete this for now, but this is how you can actually decide based on the value of the, and here I have checked the radio field, but if you want to do any other kind of fields like check, so this condition can be anything, and here you can change it in the action. So all you need to do is send the email notification to, you can just enter an email address that you want. Now let's comes to another option. What I want to do is that if the user selects New York, then I want to send him to one page. If he selects Los Angeles, then I want to send him to some another page. So I would select which branch to New York, and I would say okay. So URL to redirect after submit would be, in this case, uh, Google. And since we do not have multiple options, we just have New York and Los Angeles. The other option will be Los Angeles. And if it's not New York, then what we will do is we'll send them to Bing URL redirection. And I will save this. Now let's republish this form and check it out if it's working perfectly or not. I will select, okay, this is not yet reflected. I'll hard refresh it. Okay, so I'm selecting New York and I'll submit. So it takes me to google.com. Now I will select Los Angeles and it takes me to bing.com. So this is how, based on the logical, like the logic, you can decide where you want to redirect the user to. So with this, I think we've seen almost everything. Now, what I will do is that I will also use the show you the change value of, because in the last you know video we actually compared it with the compare with another field, but I also want to show you how can you kind of enter your own custom values. So let's say over here, if the user selects New York or Los Angeles, we'll add another input field. Okay, we'll name this branch, for example. I'll go into the logic. I will set this if the branch is equals to New York, then change the value of branch to NYC, or else change value of branch to LA. And then what I also want to do is I want to disable this field because I really do not want anyone to be able to change this value, and I want to change it programmatically, like using this logical conditions. So if you see, I'm selecting New York, it's NYC, Los Angeles, it's LA. Okay, and then so we also saw that when you hard reload this, and if nothing is selected, then it comes like, because it goes into the logic and it checks that okay, this is New York. So even if it's empty, okay, it goes in and it goes into the option which is the condition does not match. So in that case, what you can do is that you can select a default value for this particular question. And then if you go in and see, it will be NYC by default. So this is how you can use the conditional logic. I think I've gone through almost every kind of field type, the options that you have, and even the actions that you can take based on the conditions. So with this, I feel that we've almost completed all the logics that exist in the system. Now what we will do is that we will create a new form wherein we will try to create a little bit of complex forms, wherein we'll try to create an order form, and for every product we'll have multiple variants. So let's try to build it out in our next episode. So I think that's it, and the next episode will probably be my last one on the logics, because I think four episodes on logic is enough. We've got so much more to cover with make forms. Again, I would, as usual, keep asking you to let me know more about what kind of videos do you want me to build. And please like, share, subscribe, let your friends know about this Form Guru series that we are doing at Make Forms. And our aim is to make you an expert with forms. So even if you're not a Make Forms user, I will ensure that I can empower you to be a form expert, of course, using Make Forms. So that's it, guys. Signing off, Pratik here from Make Forms. Thank you.